Let's talk about how to find the right influencers to explode your business. If you're running any sort of business to consumer company, like we were running for a long time at Albert Halsey, or fairly successfully at Wohello when we were doing clothing design and drop shipping, you know how important it is to talk to influencers. I remember, even just from an ego point of view, how cool it was to see these influencers with thousands of subscribers wearing my hoodies and wearing my gear. It was super amazing, and if we kept pushing, it would have led to a massive increase in sales. So in this video, I want to talk about how to use a tool called Upfluence to get influencers for your brand. This video is brought to you by Upfluence, the leading influencer marketing platform. Find out more about Upfluence in a minute, but first, enjoy the video. With Upfluence Live Capture, leverage your own network to find the perfect influencers for your brand. Identify influencers who are visiting your website or purchasing your products, and analyze their social data with Upfluence's advanced profile metrics. Turn them into brand ambassadors to build more authentic collaborations and drive more traffic and sales to your website. Book a demo at upfluence.com and get 10% off your yearly plan, but do it soon because it expires soon. So let's say we're running Albert Halsey pretty well and we need a shout out from fashion influencers that are in our domain, which is street and high fashion. There are a lot of influencers with fake engagement, so we don't want to do that, and we want to invest our money where we can get the best return. So let me go over to the computer and I'll show you how to do this on Upfluence. Let's use the example of Albert Halsey. This is a business I shut down recently, but it was vintage Las Vegas apparel. We're selling used Las Vegas merch and other streetwear. So now we're going to use Upfluence to find influencers that would wear this gear. So we start by logging into Upfluence, and we'll get to the back end here. And now you can see in Upfluence, we already selected a couple of these influencers, and I'll just go through the process of how we found these guys and how you can find some more. So we go into Upfluence and we go into the influencer search, and all we have to do is add some criteria. So I'd say it's English, they have an email so that we can cold email them. Let's just target United States of America. Gender doesn't really matter for this. Instagram influencers only. What's cool about Upfluence also is, unlike some other tools that make the influencers actually sign up for the tool, Upfluence is a lead generation tool, so they have the database. Influencers aren't having to sign up to this. They're having their data be found by Upfluence, which means that they have a much stronger database than some of these other tools where influencers are going to have to sign up themselves. So we'll add some keywords like clothing, fashion, streetwear. And you can see every single time we do this, the number increases. Clothes. And they're searching, they're finding them all. You can see here the gender. It's actually mostly female in this niche, and the audience age is here. If we were just going for male influencers or just female influencers, we could also easily just change the gender. So there's 34,000 male influencers in the US we can target with this criteria, or 87 female. We'll just go for both right now. Now here comes the fun part. You can filter this down for very specific criteria. So let's say you want 25,000 followers. And for engagement, a typical good engagement rate is 2.5%, but let's say 4% because we want highly active influencers here. Again, you can see the number now is changing. It's less because we're getting more targeted with our lead list. And you could further tailor it down. If you had an audience that was just tailored towards females, you could just make it females, or just males, you would just make it males. Or if you're just targeting specific age brackets of the audience themselves, let's say we're going after older people, 35 to 54. These are influencers with 18% of their audience age here. They have audience that is 35 to 54. So then we would be removing any influencers that didn't have those, but I think anything 0 to 54 is fine for these influencers. And you can even cap the followers. So let's say you wanted micro influencers, so 25,000 to 750,000 followers. That way you're not talking to the Kardashians or whatever. And you got 43,000 influencers here using that. So now you just click show influencers. And here we go. Christian Villanova, who is Jakov, Grun, and you'll even see the percentage of their followers that are real and where they're located in. So now you either mark them yes or no. So this guy's good, this is good, this guy's great, good, good. And they're all being added to this list as we speak. Is there a way to add these in bulk is the real question. The other thing I really love about Upfluence is you also get their suggested price. Now this isn't leaked information. This is based on the Upfluence algorithm, what is a fair price to pay for these guys. So for a YouTube shout out, this guy, Jordan O'Brien, is worth about $1,000. For an Instagram shout out, he's worth about 705. So you know if he comes back and he's charging you 200,000 for an Instagram shout out, you know that he's not pricing himself correctly. And I actually really love that because then you know exactly what to offer them. And because these all have email addresses, it makes it very easy. And if they don't seem like a good fit, all you have to do is just hit that X and then they're not added to the list. And you'll get a good feel as you go through it. Some of these are perfect fits. Some of these are not so good fits. So now that your influencers are on the list, what you're able to do is actually send your cold emails from Upfluence. Upfluence allows you to actually send cold emails, and you can add all these custom things like their blog name or their Twitter name or whether they have a YouTube channel. My only note here is I wish Upfluence allowed you to add the price. Like for instance, let's say you wanted to offer it right in the beginning. You wanted to offer their suggested price. Like, hey, I would love to have you post on your Instagram account and I'm willing to pay you $705 or whatever. Just have it pull in automatically. I think that would be super cool. But you can send your emails through Upfluence, which is amazing. And this is also an email sending tool so you can run your campaigns. Maybe we'll talk about this in a future video. I just love that we're talking through the lead gen here. But you can run through your campaigns, and if you wanted to export these, so here you can go ahead and rename your list to whatever you want. Influencers for Albert Halsey. And you can actually see if we wanted Instagram, the budget to reach out to these 12, to have all 12 of these would be 7,000. The YouTube budget would be 33,000. And you can see the views here that we would get. And social reach. And whether that makes sense or not to you, you can go for it. So that's Upfluence. By the way, if you want to know what to say in these messages, I would highly recommend checking out Email 10K. It's our course on how to start and grow your business using cold email. You can see that down below at email10k.com. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Smash that like button to encourage this type of content, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.